coisa.
Sei aqui na brincadeira.
A double-decker, party bus.
This is war. I'm just feeling older. This is war.
É verdade, existe uma novidade. O elétrico 24, que é este aqui à minha frente, recomeçou, entrou em circulação novamente. É verdade, 24. Uau! Rei do bacalhau, Cod's King. Cod, or bacalhau, is probably the most famous fish in Portugal, along with sardines. There are hundreds of ways to serve it, and it's often cooked on social occasions, being the traditional Christmas Eve dinner in most parts of Portugal. Although it's one of the symbols of Portugal, it's not fish in our waters. Actually, it comes from the Atlantic North waters. By the year 1000, dry fish reached the urban centers of northern Europe and came from very distant waters. It was a time when offshore fishing began. According with zoo archaeologist James Barrett from Cambridge University in the UK, there was a period of warmer weather that led to a decline in fish productivity in the Baltic Sea and North Sea. So sailors had to find new places to fish. The trade emerged in Norway and expanded into the Viking Age. Lines and hooks were used. The cold, dry air allowed the fish to dry in the wind without the use of salt. Bergen started to become a strategic point in the trade and exportation of cod to Europe. Dry cod was exported to most of Europe and eventually sold in Portugal as well. There were trade treaties between England and Portugal, in which Portugal traded salt for cod. Portugal has a great weather to produce it. Dry cod became a common food in Portuguese hospitals and nurseries, and it was eaten during Lent, when the church indicated that no one could eat meat. From the 15th century, Norwegian fishermen went north of Troms and Finnmark, Iceland, and the islands of northern Scotland. Germans and English fishermen did the same. It was at this point that the brothers Corte-Real sailed to the northwest Atlantic, trying to find the counterpart of India, but they found Terra Nova. This place was already discovered by the Vikings and by the British, but it's funny that the Portuguese went there by mistake. Since the distances were massive, hello salt. It was preserved with salt in the holds of ships. Portugal nowadays depends mostly on Norwegian and Icelandic codfish to meet the demands. Portuguese people take it as far as considering a cultural statement. Part of being Portuguese is liking and eating codfish regularly.